Welcome to Gemara Academy. In this class, we will learn Taisis Dibra Maschal Beguma. Let's begin. Beguma. Here in the Gemara, we said in order for it to make sense that the onion Balabais' hand was within 3 tefachim of the ground, we have to. One of the ways of understanding it is that they were standing in a pit. In this way, the body is lower than the ground level. So when the hand is extended out of the pit, it could be that it was within 3 tefachim of the ground. So Taisis is going to talk about the status of the pit, what type of rishus it has to be. Let's see Tosfos inside. Tzarich lo farish, we need to say beguma shehi rishus harabim, that it's a pit that is a rishus harabim. Now Tosfos will mention how that's possible. How could a pit be a rishus harabim? And then he'll explain why we must say it's a rishus harabim. Kigoyin, for example, sherabim mishtam shembo, that the public use it. Lamanda Amr, this will fit according to the opinion that holds tashmish l'idei chak, that use, even when it's inconvenient, shmei tashmish is considered use, and therefore, since it's being used by the public, the halacha is that it's considered an area of the public, it's considered a rishus harabim. Or another way that it could be, and that it's a rishus harabim, and it'll fit with all opinions, be'inyan shemahalchim sham rabim, in such a manner, the pit was made in such a manner that the public are able to walk over there. And since the public walks there, it's considered a rishus harabim. Why do we have to say that the pit is a rishus harabim? So Tosfos explains, if it wasn't a rishus harabim, our Mishnah wouldn't make sense. Aval guma shahoisa karmelis oy mokem ptor, but a pit that was a karmelis or a mokem ptor, it would be a karmelis if it was bigger than 4 by 4 tefachim wide, and it would be a mokem ptor if it was less than 4 tefachim by 4 tefachim wide. Kevan shegufei sham, since his body is in the pit, yodei shehi pshuta l'rishus harabim, his hand that's extended to rishus harabim, loy havik rishus harabim, is not considered a rishus harabim. The basar gufei gorer, since it's dragged after the body. So if the person was in a pit that was a karmelis or mokem tor, then his hand that's extended into the rishus harabim would not be considered a rishus harabim. And therefore, when the balabayas did the malacha of itzah into that hand of the ani, he wouldn't be chayiv since he didn't carry out to rishus harabim. Now Tosfos addresses a question. Afal pi shehi lamata megimel, even though it's within 3 tefachim, we typically say that the hand is dragged after the body. However, if the hand is within 3 tefachim of the ground, it's as if it's resting on the ground, and we shouldn't say it's dragged after the body. Says Tosfos, even though it's within 3 tefachim of the ground, still in all, it does follow the body. Kaven the savar eged yad shmei eged kedip rashti, because like I explained, says Tosfos, in the previous Tosfos, we explained that eged yad shmei eged, that Rabbi Avo holds that the binding of the hand is a binding. What that means is that the hand is bound to the body. What that accomplishes is that even if the hand is within 3 tefachim of the ground, it's still bound to the body, it still follows the body, it's not considered at rest in the rishus that it's in, and therefore if the balabayas would place it into that hand of the ani, he wouldn't be chayiv, and therefore we must explain that the pit that the ani is standing in is a rishus harabim. So to summarize the Tosfos, we basically explained that if we were to say that our Mishnah is a case where the ani standing in a pit, we must say that the pit is a rishus harabim, because only that way will the balabayas be chayiv when he did itzah into that hand of the ani. However, if the pit that the ani is standing in is a karmelis or a mokem ptor, then when the balabayas did the malacha of itzah, he wouldn't be chayiv. And we also explained how it's possible for a pit to be considered a rishus harabim.